Hi everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we are opening the April adult book from Fairyloot. This is a book-only adult fantasy sci-fi book subscription service, and the theme this month is the occult. Very intriguing. Let's have a look. We've got a bit of packaging there to card it out. Let's get rid of that. There is our theme card with the spoilers on the back. So I already should have shown that to you in the corners anyway. And here we have got our book in the little bag as usual. Look at that for a sprayed edge. Wow, how is that just the top or bottom? I've just noticed I've got a tiny bit missing on mine. There's like a little fleck. Oh well, at least it's only the top or bottom of it. Let's be honest, I don't display my sprayed edges outwards anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but the design is very pretty. So we've got this in the middle here. I guess it's just kind of like a part of the design. I don't even know what you'd call this kind of general style, but very nice. And that is the bottom. Let's pull our book out there. Wow. So we have got Evocation or Evocation, I can never pronounce this, by St. Gibson. And this does look very similar to the original UK cover, which I will pop up so that you can compare. So at first glance, it looks almost the same, just a colourway change, but there are some very subtle differences. So the sizing of the character here in the middle is slightly different. I think they're slightly bigger on this version. I did just check my computer screen to check that. And there's also some slight differences in the design of the border and the foiling, as well as obviously being a completely different colour palette. One of the other big differences is we have got the number, I'm guessing that's the number 1 up there. So if this is going to be a duology, a trilogy, a series. Editing Michelle here, I just thought I would jump in because actually there are a couple of very subtle differences here, but generally it is exactly the same. The only difference I can actually see now looking in detail is that motif at the very bottom in the centre. Otherwise I can see no differences. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. If they do more, hopefully they will put the number on. Let's have a look at the side. Yeah, that's usually a good giveaway. And yeah, I think they're going to be numbered, which is so special. I hope that is true and I'm not just making this up. I apologise if it is a standalone. We can check that afterwards. Yeah, Evocation, St. Gibson. We've got all of this gorgeous gold foiling on this red. And then you've got these dark blacks. Just works so well, doesn't it? I was not expecting this either in this colourway. Beautiful. And then on the back there we have got only blood can rewrite blood. Oh, interesting. Turning it around. Oh wow, I was not expecting this after already seeing the sprayed edge on the bottom. That is very different. Very different. So on the bottom you've got the reds and golds. And then here you've got that hand. What is this on the bottom? It's like tiny flames in those circles. And then from the hand, again, you've got all of these gold pieces coming from it. Very interesting. And then the top, that same sprayed edge as the bottom. Oh, wow, special. Very special. So we do also have a redesign on the reverse ducks jacket, and it's very similar again in terms of having the person upside down in the same kind of pose, having that border, but this is very different. This is obviously far more closer to the original cover, and this looks like more of the redesign. We've also got a different quote on the back of this one, and that says, "I'd rather be exceptional than average. Pressure is part of the package." Ooh. Wow, very interesting that they went for this one outside and this one inside, but you know what, I'm happy. Wow, this is also very nice. You've got that seeing eye in the middle there with the star and the moon and this kind of border. It's all this gold foiling. They've gone gold foiling mad on this, and then this gorgeous dark red on the hardback. Love it. gold foiling on the spine. And that is very kind of understated again. We've got the number 1. It must be more than one book. And then on the back here, you've got this card. I don't know if it's going to be tarot or something different. And 2 hands. And then you've got all of this gold foiling, framing it all. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Going inside. Wow, these end pages are different. They are on this, what's the opposite of matte? Shiny, shiny paper. And we have got 2 characters here in an embrace, and then over here I'm pretty sure they're tarot, because you've got the devil, you've got the moon, yeah, and again all framed in, even though it's not gold foiling, in this gold colour. And then in the back we've got different end paper artwork. Again, we've got a character here, and then we've got the shadow of a second character here. I can't really say much about these, but it's gorgeous. Just show that off a little bit more so you can see it. Wow. Going inside, we do have a lovely signature page from the author, and I'm pretty sure that is pen signed, which is nice. And going in, I'm sure we do have bonus content in this one. I always try and find it. Let's have a look. Here we go. Keep reading for an exclusive bonus chapter for Fairyloot readers depicting David and Reese's first meeting. Ooh. So there you go. I want to say about this paper as well, it's very white. I don't know why I'm thinking it's very white. Is it whiter than normal paper? I kind of feel like it is. Anyway, so that's all of the special aspects of this book. We will go through the artists because I like to give credit where credit is due. We'll talk about our thoughts. But first, let's have a look at the synopsis on this one. From the international best-selling author of A Dowry of Blood. When a family curse threatens the life of David, a medium, he will turn to the only person he's ever trusted, his sorcerer ex-boyfriend Reese, which means he will have to open his heart to Moira, Reese's astrologer wife. This all makes sense now. Meet David, Reese and Moira for the first time as they navigate magic-riddled Boston through hierarchical secret societies, familial bonds from beyond the grave, and much more in this gorgeous, richly imagined novel. So yeah, you can definitely see all these themes now. So he's a medium, David. The ex-boyfriend, I'm pretty sure he's actually a lawyer or something, if I remember the full synopsis of this. And then Moira is we just read it here, astrologer. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense for all of kind of the images and the depicting here. They're being depicted, yeah, absolutely. So let's have a look at our artists here. So we have got the colorway change and then a redesigned cover on the reverse dust jacket. But as I said, this is slightly different to the original. So yes, a colorway change, but with a couple of little bit of differences. Redesigned cover on the reverse is by @Warwick A Art. Digitally sprayed edges on all 3 designs are by @No1 Designs. Artwork on the end pages is also by Warwick A Art. Foil on the front hardcover is by @Blanca Design, and the foil on the back of the hardcover is by Warwick A Art. And there is bonus content, and it's signed by the author. Don't forget to read the author letter and check out the character print on the reverse, which is also by Warwick A Art, and that is the bit that I have forgotten, so I'm glad that they've told me that. And as I've just gone to put this down, I've realised that I do have kind of a dent in the corner of mine. We know that actually Fairyloot won't do anything for the dent or the little spot, but that is a shame because, as I always say, I would never pick up that copy in a shop. If it wasn't like pristine on the shelf, I wouldn't pick it up. So I don't like it when companies send books with kind of like dents and things in them, but there we go. Oh, okay, so this is the same as the artwork on the front end pages, and it is a slightly different kind of tone to the piece of artwork. I actually think I prefer this. I think both of them are quite kind of red washed on there, in that kind of, I want to use the word filter. I guess it probably was done with a filter after the artwork was done, but I much prefer these kind of like truer skin tones. And yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, and then on the back we've got an author letter from them. So beautiful. So I am again very happy with this. I've been very happy with all of the Fairyloot this month. I just feel like they are smashing it at the moment. Absolutely smashing it. But it's not just about what I think. What do you think about this one? Are you looking forward to it? Did you get the Fairyloot edition? Have you gone for another edition? Because I know there are several special editions out there of this one. And it's one of those where it's like, I only need one copy of this book. I do not need more. I haven't read it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But yeah, I'm happy with this edition that I've obviously got in my hands. Let me know if you're going for any other ones. Otherwise, if you've not got a copy of this and you're interested, I will leave an affiliate link down in the description. That means that you don't pay any extra, but it helps me and the channel out. If you would like to support me and the channel, the easiest way to do that is just to like the video if you've not done so already. Thank you very much in advance. It really means the world to me. And yeah, just leave a comment to say hi if you've got nothing else to say. Subscribe if you haven't done so already and you want to see more from me. Otherwise, I hope you're all well. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.